It's Monday, September 29th. We got one more day after today, and then September's over, and now it's October. How in the hell did that happen? Like, you can see the trees are starting to lose all their leaves. Look at it, it looks sparse. This has been going on for a couple weeks already, and I'm kind of like, can we please be done? The banging, the clanging. I can't even tell you how bad it's been. Good morning, Marie. How bad it's been. See, like, I'm going to explain this. My apartment sits over here in like this kind of corner. I don't know what the hell they're doing in this alleyway, but all we hear is grinding and saws and stuff. It's so loud. Hi, Kimberly Grace. Hey, Lori, Liz, Din. So loud. Like, I have to leave my apartment so I can have some peace. But then all I hear is the knocking, and I think everybody's trying to do everything they can before winter comes. Hey, I'm Sobrano, Rhonda Silverman from Hollywood, Florida. Hello. I gotta watch where I'm stepping. There's some little doggy bombs everywhere. We might have to stop and get a snack. Like, why am I suddenly hungry? And I'm trying to go out earlier today because we are going to it's going to be a little warm. It's going to be a little warm today. It's supposed to get up to 80. I'm tired of it. I'm like embracing the pumpkin spice thing, but come on. Give me a break here. We're going to do a little walk in Central Park. I don't know if we'll get to Bethesda, but we may. All depends on the heat. Good morning, Teresia. Happy Monday, folks. It's one of those days where it feels cooler in the morning, but then later on it heats up like a mofo. It's also kind of like, you know how in autumn you want to get all of your autumn stuff and, you know, go to the apple orchard, and it starts out nice, cool, crisp. You pull out the flannel shirt. You know, you're like, oh, that's going to be cute. You know, maybe you wear it with a pair of leggings. You just want to be cute and sporty. And then you get there, and then it's like 95 degrees because the sun came out. The bees are out. And now you're a sweaty mess. That's what I feel like a little bit. So I'm kind of in that shoulder season. It's the shoulder season. You just don't know what to really wear. You're doing some laundry in between online meetings. I need to do laundry too. Because if I stay on top of it, it's not so bad. But if we let it go by the wayside, it turns into a monster. So maybe we'll do that today. I also have lots of paperwork to get done. Lots of stuff online. I know, summer does not want to fall off. Good morning, Marlene. You played too much yesterday, so you're dying. No, right? That's what happens. We're like, oh, we're just going to hang out and blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, we got to pay to piper. We got to be like, all right, today I can't mess around anymore. We all know how that goes. See, now they're going to be putting that scaffolding up. I hate this. I hate it. Just pick one, up or down. And why can't they take it down in a day? Like, why does it take them like a week and a half to 2 weeks to take the scaffolding down? Good morning, Roses in Bloom. How are you? I never understand that. Oh, dude, don't feed the pigeons. Manolo, good morning. Oh, now we gotta stop, guys. Good morning, Daniela. We are gonna aim for the shade. Why? I don't know. I'm tired of the heat. You guys can even see that it's going to be a little bit humid because of the glare in the thing. I know, we actually have, what would it be, 32 days till Halloween? We got 32 days. We got a month. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. The shade is my friend. It is. We're going to be in the shade. That's what we're going to do. I'd almost get a coffee, but I'm like, come on, Ange. Don't be a lazy butt. I really want to be lazy today. I know, gangland, right? I want to be so lazy. You guys have those days? I do. So I've been looking up stuff to do this coming fall in New York. Like, you know, we have the typical stuff, like we want to go leaf peep. Everybody's going to be leaf peeping to find out when the colors are changing. Not really happening. We do have a little. We have a little bit. Like you can see it over here. Like if you look, you can kind of see that the leaves are slightly changing just a little bit. Depends on like where the sun hits, you know. Starting to change. Good morning, Peggy. But you know, we have to kind of go in the park, take a look. If I'm right, usually the east side changes first. I don't remember. All right, what side is shaded? This side is shaded. The other side is shaded. Okay. Wait for the cars. Taxi. Somebody. Some dude. Oh, he didn't have his blinker on. God, see, like she's wearing a sweater. Guys, I'm wearing like a summer shirt. Big loose, big armholes. Stuff like that. Why? Because it's warm. It is not time to be wearing jeans, a t-shirt, and a sweater. No, 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 no. Oh, look at this one. Maine, that almost looks like a Christmas plate. Doesn't it? It does to me. We don't have those kind of plates. Our plates just say New York. Or either white with the whole thing on it. Let's say Excelsior, or they say Empire State. Ours is the like the navy and yellow or whatever color that is. Is that navy? I think it's navy. Okay. Let's see, what did I miss? Robert, people sitting on benches. Of course I do. I'm going to be one of them. I sit on benches all the time. It's what they're for. What do you think they're for? I need a coffee Joe plate. I refuse to pay for a vanity plate because I'm not giving them any more money. No freaking way. They already get enough. They get enough of money. Oh, Substeria. Hi, Sakura. Substeria's out here. Happy hour every day, 11 a.m. 11 a.m.? Well, damn. $8 a glass? Why does that seem expensive to me? That seems a little pricey. Just a little bit. Right? It's happy hour pricing. It's $8. That seems a little pricey. I'm like, we're on a budget. Come on, man. We're on a budget. Yeah. We see you. We see you. We see you about ready to run us over. I swear, I think I gotta retie my shoe again. I hate that. Why is it always one shoe? I know, what is a normal one? Get groceries, egg went up in price. Well, because since, Robert, so this is what I did. Here in New York, eggs are expensive, guys. They are. If I can find them for $6, $7, for me, here, that's like a good price. Do I find them? You know, do I buy them here? I try not to. I had to be all the way up in Connecticut at an Aldi. To find eggs that were decent priced. I already had 2 dozen eggs in my fridge, which I paid $4 for. A dozen. And that was at the shop right over in Yonkers, not even in Manhattan. But I got a dozen for $2 and I think 33 cents over at the Aldi, but that was way over in Connecticut. Right? For something, it's like crazy. So I had to get at least a dozen because, you know, had to. We gotta save the money somehow. And this morning I really didn't want eggs for breakfast, but I'm like, Angela, you have 3 dozen eggs. What are you gonna do? You gotta do it. So I made eggs for breakfast. Mind you, better eggs can be 6 to 8. Oh my God. No, better eggs here, like fancy eggs, they're going to be like $10 to $12 a dozen. Is ridiculous here. I don't understand how they justify it. And the eggs sit there forever. It's not like the eggs are running off the shelf. I don't know what she doing. Is she picking the berries? Don't pick the berries. Honey, those are poisonous. Aren't these berries poisonous? Why is she picking them? Like, you don't eat these, do you? You don't. You don't eat these berries. Why is she picking them? I think those berries would be poisonous. Or at least they're going to give you a tummy ache. What in the hell? Honey, this is not like a briar. This is not like, you know, a cranberry bog. What are you doing? Refresh? Okay. I could tell, but then I forgot. Okay, refreshed. Why is she picking those? I don't get it. Anywho, so I was looking at all these things to do, and apparently something that I must have been missing since 2023. Was it 2023? Yeah, 2023. Oh, okay, so it's only 5 years. It's not been that long. Wait, no. 2003. I don't know. I don't remember. I think it's, 2003, not 2023. What am I talking about? Hi, Treaton. Is this thing called Open House New York. Now, apparently, and this is like, you know, this is the crazy thing. Like I always say, there's always all this stuff that happens. All of these events, special things, gatherings, whatever, happen in New York City. It's so hard to keep track of them all. So one of the things that there's a weekend of is called Open House New York. I think it was something that was generated and, you know, put together after 9/11 so that we could all come together more as a community, share things that are behind the scenes kind of stuff. It's kind of cool. Has anybody heard of this? I have not. I've been here 12 years and I have not heard of it. So Open House New York, they have like 300 locations, 300 different types of events plus that happen throughout New York City. I think it's New York City, not just New York. I don't know. I think it's New York City. But like things that you normally wouldn't see, like there's behind the scene tours, there's gardens that aren't open necessarily to the public, there's galleries that aren't open to the public. But for this one weekend in mid-October, I think it's like, I want to say the 15th through the 17th or something like that. Look, I should have walked and I didn't. I didn't walk. We were looking at all the Christmas holiday festivities in New York. I downloaded the list because, well, I know there's so many, Kimberly. Squigs, I need to be Friday too. But anyway, so they have so many events. Like, I have to go through the entire list, and I'm not going to say which ones I think are interesting. I'm going to keep that on the down low. You know? One, because I try to over deliver. Like, I don't want to promise something and I can't make it. Two, I have a tendency to see that whenever I do something that might be a little unique or something or whatever, yes, everybody can go do it. But sometimes I got people trailing. And I don't want to be like, I know this sounds like petty bish, but I don't want to be tipping people off. You know, those that will know will know. Those that don't know won't know. You're making me want to come. Din, I know. I know. So I got to check it out because there's some cool stuff that I think is cool and I would totally love to do. For real. Think along the lines of when I went to the place that's out of New York, just a little bit, like just a hair. I think it's up in, I don't know, it's up in Yonkers someplace. But anyway, and we went to the place. They gave us a behind the scenes tour of the people that create and install pretty much all of the damn decorations that you see along Fifth Avenue. You know, all of that, like the Tiffany's decorations, like Saks Fifth Avenue for Christmas. It's very cool. You heard the light show is happening at the Rock. I don't know. See, it's like there's all so many things I'm like filling the calendar with right now. It's what I am deep diving. Because some things are removed and then some things are added. And then some things I have to actually put in a request and say, can I please have access? So we shall see. You want to go to the restaurant, Nona's? Yeah, that looks cool. Looks very cool. Well, right now we're walking over to Central Park. I was up early today. I really wanted to go back to sleep, but I was up at 5 o'clock and I don't know, I just couldn't go back to sleep. I wanted to, but then I get distracted. You know, it happens. Oh no, the sweeping of the leaves is happening. Leaves are falling. Oh, we see a little bit of color change right there. Just a little bit. It's starting, guys. Like, I think the Japanese maples go first. Like those little trees. Like the little baby trees. I mean, I know they can get big, but they're usually pretty small. Does Joseph have his sea legs, Joe Q? Yeah. I've never experienced that. Like getting off the ship and still having like the wobble. Good morning, Tracy. How are you? Isn't that kind of cool? Like I would want this to be like a little garden, not a shed area. I'd want it to be a garden. Let's see, is this a garden? Hello, Isabel. If I missed your name, guys, apologies. This looks like you're going to the dungeon. If you get off the ship and still wobble, you should put down the bottle of rum. Listen, rum is important. Oh, see, like, this looks cute. Look at how they did this area. Like, that's a cute little thing, right? Little seating area. That's what should happen. That's cute. I like it. Like a little privacy. Kind of cute. I think this one's like that too. Oh, this one's real privacy. Like there'd be a damn door. Oh. Is that a door? Is it just a window? It's just, I don't know. I love peeking and I'm a peeper. I like to peep. Good morning, Tanya. Okay. We are going to walk over this way, across the street. Central Park, folks. Central Park. Oh, you're waiting for Winston's vet to call? It's okay. You know what? My advice, don't worry, because worry just makes you go through it twice. I have to remind myself of that phrase all the time. Worrying just makes you go through it twice. So you have to be like, okay, this is what it is. Blah, 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 blah. And would like to hear your my lovely voice. My lucky voice. I wish my voice was lucky. Judy Mangreenhausen, how are you? We're getting our walk on. We're going to head into Central Park here in a moment. We'll see how far we get. This goes to a little playground. Patrick, so good to see you. Hope all is well, my friend. Just so you know, that is not Billy. Billy is at 93rd, not 96th. Is that where we're at? I think we're at 96th. You were in Central Park last Monday. Isn't that wild? Jolie, so good to see you. Hope you're having a good day so far. We're only 25 minutes into the stream. Longer than I thought. Can I walk? Can I not walk? All right, we're just gonna go, guys. If they run us over, I guess so be it. Octavia, good to see you. I'm gonna get run over by a biker. Ooh. This is the gate of All Saints. Remember how I told you guys every gate has a name? We usually enter at the boys' gate, which is at 100, and I can't even think of it. Central Park West. This one is at 96. Did they give out free cruises yesterday? No, they did not. I was going for the free play. I had a lot of, well, what I consider a lot, guys. I consider a lot. And it was going to be warm in the city, and I didn't feel like walking around outside in the heat. So we decided to go up to Connecticut, take a little saunter that way. It was nice. So we played. I had free food. Hi, Coco. That was perfect. Free food, free coffee for Joe. Amazing. Right? Okay, we are spying to see how the trees look. Now the trees that are going to change the most are going to be the ones that are on the east side. Those ones change first, or all the east side of the trees change. And then later, we have all the other ones. So we'll have to turn around to look at them. Oh, those aren't real bikers. I know, it's like being on a cruise. I had free play. I had free food. I had free coffee. Joe was very excited about all of that. He gets very excited about it all. He loves it. Loves it. Got to get across before all the bikers come and run me over. Because they will. Oh, they're out enjoying the day. You were woken up by a leaf? Me too, Jolie. I don't know what's going on outside my apartment, but I swear to God, are they building a new place? It's so freaking early to be listening to like them tearing down and banging and you can't say anything because it's during the hours of work. Now they're supposed to take a break during midday for lunch, and then they have to stop, they have to quit by a certain time, and they pretty much adhere to it. But my gosh, it's loud as hell out there. Oh, look at this. What is this tree? Look at these. They have all these things. These aren't crab apples. What are they? What are those? The tree is laden with them. What are those? I don't know. Oh my God. Did you see the little Pomeranian? He's living his best life. He's got music and a front row seat. What in the hell? I swear. You can't make that up. Oh, look at this one's got yellow. I don't know. I clearly have no idea of what my flora is here in Central Park. I'm cracking up at that. And Carrie is obsessed with watching them take down the trees. Oh my God. Isn't that a guy thing though, Jolie? They're always obsessed when other people are doing work. When others are doing work, men will go outside and watch. Like, I don't know if they're watching to be critical or if they're watching to learn or if it's like a spectator sport or what the deal is. But if you got men doing work somewhere, anywhere, men specifically, not women. I think when women do work, men just look around the other way. I don't know if it's because they feel guilty. But if men are doing work, other men will suddenly gather and watch. It's the truth. Yeah, like saying they need to sharpen their chains and blah, blah, blah. And then they'll be like, oh, you should have done it this way. For them, it's like, honestly, it's like a spectator sport. I don't get it. Now, if there were women out there doing work, there'll be no men watching. And like I said, I think it's because they then start to feel like this unconscious, like, guilt that, oh my God, if they see us, they'll make us want to do it. Or they don't want to get involved. It's the truth. Just an observation. You know, that it's like the if women were working, it didn't occur. Didn't happen. All right, let's take. I got a barky. We have a little barky dog behind us. Oh, we got little yellow flowers here. I don't know what these are. They're probably going to give me pollen. Somebody tell me what tree that is. Lunch today is going to be a nice salad and some fruit. Look at you being all healthy, Robert. What is this, a crabapple tree? I don't think it is. I don't think so. You're always the cleanup crew? Well, I'll cook. I cook and I clean as I go. And then Joe is supposed to do the dishes. Like the dish that we ate off of. Which actually requires and says, he can say dishes because there's usually at least two. But it's usually 2 dishes and 2 forks. And that's it. Maybe 1 pan. But that's it. But Joe acts like, you know, he acts like it's this whole trial of a, you know, trials and tribulations of Joe. Typical. It's like a big dog is barking. I'm like, please don't bite me. Not that I think he would, but he's kind of big. Oh, the breeze feels nice in the park. That's wonderful. Like I said, yesterday, I said, all I want is the crispy fall days. That's what I want right now. We had the summer. I like crispy fall days. Why is Walgreens telling me not to wait for my flu shot? Here, let me refresh, guys. It wasn't good. Go clean the car there, Robert K. And Kay seems to do dishes when only with it. I know, I clean as I go, Jolie. That's the thing. So, you know, let me see something. If I go like this, is this better? I don't know. Walgreens wants to get paid. They do. And I'm tired of it. I'm not getting my shots at Walgreens. I'll go to the doctor. And if I need to get a shot, they'll stick it with me there. I know, Ethan. I'm kind of over the whole summer vibe. I really am. Oh my God. I hope that's father and daughter. I mean, people can be with anybody who that's different ages. But he was grasping her hand pretty tight. So I'm kind of hoping it was father and daughter, but I'm having a feeling it wasn't. He was like 25, 30 years her senior. Dude. For real. I'll try not to judge. It's really hard for me. You're also hoping it's not father and daughter? I kind of am hoping it is. They just love each other. That's fine. I'm going to try not to judge. I'm going to try. I tell you guys this all the time. I try. Oh, look. Leaves falling, changing a little. Ambrose is on a roll today. He's always on a roll. Ambrose put up a picture that was like one of those AI things where it created a bronze statue of Joe in front of the cruise ship. Ambrose, Why are you adding 30 pounds to Joe? Come on, man. It's like every picture you put up, it's like 20, 30 pounds extra. Stop it. Let us live in our false pretense. Let us live in our own imaginations. Come on, man. Oh, it's Hassan's dad's birthday? Well, wonderful. Happy birthday to him. Oh, what's this? I hear stuff. Oh. Stuff. Judge Reeton says we be judgy. You are not at the judging table. I know, but you know, it's just hard sometimes. Okay. You guys know I'm not Pollyanna. You know I'm not a person that's going to be like, oh, everybody is wonderful. We all get along. I try to look at the best in people, or I try to see the humanity. Are we all going to get along? No. But you know, that's life. We don't like everybody, and everybody doesn't like me. I get it. Are these almonds? What are those? What is that? What kind of nut is that? I don't know. I feel like I'm on a hunt for nuts and berries today. Everything's falling on my head. I'm telling you, when acorns and stuff like that fall, damn, they hurt. All the bugs need to go away. We are all special. We are all special, and you all deserve a medal. No, you don't. Stop it. I don't have a medal. Look. Do we peek in the hole? Do we peek in the hole? Maybe? I'm scared. Do we? Oh, that's somebody's bed. No. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Stuff could pop out of that hole. Come get me. No, don't do it. Yell in there, hello. We're just taking a nice leisure. No, Ambrose, not a rat. Good God, man. You know, I can tell you something. I think, you know how some people are like, oh, I have a pet rat, stuff like that. You will never hear somebody in New York say, I have a pet rat. Okay? Not if they don't live on the street. If they're living on it, maybe. Okay? Maybe. It is a super pretty park. But nobody's going to be like, oh, yeah, I have a pet rat. No. No. That's a gang of New York. We don't keep them as pets. That's why every neighborhood, like, has bodega cats that basically run the bodega. You know, they keep it. If you have a pet rat, your name is Willard. Yeah, those huge spiders, what's next? Oh, no. You saw one rat? Oh, my God, you must have been looking away. They were everyone's pet? No. They kind of run part of the city. Like I said, they're a gang of New York. Pigeons, oh my God. Yeah, pigeons, yeah. Those used to be cute. No, they are not. No. Let's go feed the pigeons. Oh my God. You know, I never thought of pigeons in such a way until I moved here. Before I thought, oh, you know, even when traveling abroad, you know, in Europe and such, you'd see a flock of pigeons. You're like, oh, isn't that quaint? No, it's not. Your favorite scene was from Home Alone? The pigeons are not quaint. They are not cute. They are not quaint. No, they're dirty. They be running around in that gutter. I know, it's like the Rats Air Force, for real. he was furry. Could you imagine if women decided to jog around without a t-shirt on, like just bare-chested? We should be able to, right? I read something somewhere. I know the conversations that we have is ridiculous, but I read something somewhere that bras are superfluous. Like that's just something put on us by society. I can kind of believe it, you know. But you know, Central Park is Angela's backyard. It's my front yard, yeah. That's what I read, Patrick. He would not feed a pigeon or a gang member ever. Thank God. That's what I read. What if they're like cars way out here? Like this is really far for them to be. Could you imagine we should just, go back to the 70s, I'll burn our bras. No bras. Hashtag no bra. Women jogging topless. I know, right? Well, come on. It's hot. We feel the same way. Why? Because they have underdeveloped breasts. It's okay. All right, let's go take a seat. Oh God, everybody's spread out. We're gonna take a seat real quick so we can rest the legs, stretch the back. Okay. They're the devil's invention? Possibly. What do you guys say? What did Jolie say? Running is more of a forward motion than up and down. And down one and up and down one doesn't usually hurt. Yeah, it usually doesn't if you do it right. What did she say? I have to look. I've had lunch at the boathouse. Took baby rabbits home. Turned out they were rats. Stop it. No. Bunnies are not rats. I have had it over there. It's okay. And nothing to scream home about. But like most of the places that are like that, aka the boathouse, I'm gonna say Tavern on the Green. Are they good? For the most part. Are they pricey and over expensive? Yeah, they are. They are. Is it worth it? Well, it just depends if you want an experience, I guess. So for me, a one and done is kind of a thing. They're okay. It's an experience. Run free? Yeah. Run free, baby. Look at, I think it scared away the guy next to me. Thank God. Phew. We're actually walking at a good clip here. Not too bad. But for real, like if you think about it, unless you're like, for real, like why? Why are we worried about it? Like we were not concerned about it back in the day, I guess, as much. I don't know. A lot of runners today. Air them out. Yeah, but the problem is it's the underboob thing,
Are you on Instagram? Do you want to be on Instagram?
I think Tavern on the Green is beautiful. It's a bucket list thing. Tavern on the Green is beautiful, and it's got a lot of history there. Yeah, experience it and move on. I think the same thing. I think Tavern on the Green has amazing drinks. I think that's the biggest thing that draws me to Tavern on the Green. The food, I'm not like shook by the food. It's more like the drinks and the atmosphere. You go there for the vibe. So beautiful, going for the vibe, going for the history, absolutely. Some places actually still deliver, like with the vibe and the food and the quality and everything like that. That's fine. One place I really do want to go to, and I've heard both good and bad, You know, I heard the boathouse did close down, but it is reopened. They had to find a new vendor to take over. Hello, Cleo. Welcome in. They had to find a new vendor to take it over. By the way, Jackie O. Reservoir. It's water. It's where our water is. Yeah, the low boathouse is now called the Central Park Boathouse, which is just east of Bethesda, east of Bethesda Terrace. Little vendor that sells everything from hot dogs to ice cream to pretzels, water, soda. They don't sell drinks. Got to bring your own. Joe and I have yet to do a boat ride in Central Park. I swear I am so afraid of that if we were to do that, it could be, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we still, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't make a promise. Oh, minions. Minions. A Surrey on the Lake. Yeah, it would be kind of a variant of a Surrey on the Lake. Look at over here near Seneca Village, but this area always reminds me of what Minnesota looks like. From September 2nd to the 30th, access around the Great Lawn will be limited, folks. We're gonna actually walk through it a little bit. It has always given me vibes of like the northern part of the United States, like Minnesota. Everything is very, you know, woodland, pine tree, spruces, you know, timbers. I expect almost to see a statue of Paul Bunyan. But this is called the Pine Tum, the Arthur Ross Pine Tum. It's 4 acres that was established in the 70s. A collection of different species of pine trees. Now, when Joe and I first moved here, oh, Josh was here already. We came up here and I was like, oh my God, this literally looks like Minnesota. We lived in Minnesota for 15 years, folks. I can wholeheartedly tell you this looks like Minnesota to me. The whole entire vibe is very well, hello, Christopher Dotson. But it does not look like New York. As in what anybody would think New York looks like. There's picnic tables up here. Check out artist Andre Garcia Pena. He is a gondolier who operates out of the Lobe. Oh, he does. I know, I've seen that the gondola is there. I have gone to Venice and experienced them there. No, the entire Great Lawn, I think, was taken over. Was it last weekend? Was that when they had the whole concert? We have swing sets for adults and children. Yeah, it just happened. It's the one that you usually tear the hell up out of the lawn. So now they got to tear everything down. They got to tear it all down. Let's see how bad. The lawn doesn't look to be too bad. Unbelievably so. There's been so much craziness when people talk about the lawn. Reinstalling the fencing. Cleaning up. Hey Christian, how are you? We're not lost yet. They're reinstalling the fences. They gotta reinstall all the fences. Because, you know, we don't want people making paths where they're not paths. Yes, it was the Global Citizens Concert. Happens every year, every fall. It's huge. Yeah, the park has so many different areas. The formal garden is on the Upper East Side. We got the Pine Tim over here, the Great Lawn, which is massive. Like I said, it doesn't look too destroyed. I mean, one year it rained and the concert goers and everything, it's not their fault. But they had the concert and it literally tore the entire lawn up and they had to replace it. Just crazy. See? This whole area turns into part of the concert area. That's hard work. That's like work I don't want to do. Yeah, it was like a torrential. It was a downpour, but it was bad. It was a lot of freaking rain. Look at all the puppies. We're walking towards the Delacorte Theater. So this is the fence they're reinstalling. It goes all the way around the Great Lawn with just certain parts that are open to allow you to access it. Did we hit it big yesterday, James asks. We didn't hit it big. I just played through the free play. Came home with about half, so they gave me 200. Came home with about 100. It was just a flip it time. Hi, Fun Feeds. You think you saw once the Global Citizen Fest singing Forever Young with guns? Oh, okay. But for me, coming home with money that I did not have, not having to spend money on gas, food, or coffee is phenomenal. So I try to be very strategic. Why are they fencing it off? Mustang, this is always fenced off like this. And the reason why it's fenced off is so that you don't have people just in making their own pathways across the grass and stuff. It protects that part of the park to still be a lawn. And it directs them a little bit more. It also saves the lawn. Because if they didn't have people, they didn't have the fence up, they wouldn't be able to protect it. Like, as you see, like, that's the lawn, nice green, a lot of ball fields, things like that. See how nice and green it is? And then, you're welcome. And then you have this area over here, which you can see. I know it's under trees, but it gets a little worn down and it's harder to protect. So they like to give different areas different vibes. Good morning, Mark. Happy Monday to you. Weekend was wonderful. Exactly, Marie. Anytime you leave the casino with some money, it's a good deal, right? It's a good deal. For those joining us just now, we are walking in Central Park. Right now, we're right next to the Great Lawn and the Delacorte Theater, which reopened this summer. Joe and I were very lucky and able to go. It was a great, great performance. They're now closing it up for the winter. We were also very excited when they opened. I was like, yay, we got it back. And I sat out here. You guys were with me for us to go check it out. Let's go look at Turtle Pond while we're over here. I don't think we've looked at Turtle Pond in forever. Joe Maliga, hello, welcome in. Let's see, where is the opening point? Using the benches to sleep. Hey, use the benches, use the grass. That's what it's for. Oh, there it is. There's the opening. You saw Turtle Pond as well? Awesome. I love it. I love that when people come to New York and you get that touchstone and then you can say, I was there too. I was just there. It's so awesome when you see that. And you can understand a little bit more. Look at how great this lawn looks. Fabulous. RFD 212, you thought he was a vampire? Joe's like a vampire. I'm like a vampire. All right, guys. Let's go see if there's any turtles. Oh, look, it's our fairy tale castle. Mid-October, Marie, so check your account. It's for, the one I got a notification about was for Canard, Holland, Princess, or Carnival. So I think, I don't know, it's like on the 16th or the 18th or whatever damn day it is. It's on one of those damn days. All I know is 2 weekends I have to go into AC because Resorts is giving one out as well, Marie. And Wind Creek. So right now, I think I have like 4, maybe 5 certificates to go pick up. I just got to see what they are. You know how that goes. All right. Let's see. Oh, we got duckies. Hi, Alfred. How are you? This is Turtle Pond. Turtle Pond, Turtle Pond. Turtles are all over Central Park. They love it. And in the background, you see the fairy tale castle. There you go. It's Belvedere Castle. Nobody lives there. But it is where the weather station is. So usually, we won't get that great of a signal. I may actually be able to see turtles way out there. You picked up one from Empire Casino. I think I may end up going. I must have missed that one. The end of the year cruise is carrying over into 2026. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we're gonna have to check out and see what we have. You know me, I gotta find out. I gotta know. I know that Wind Creek has one up there waiting for me. That's for Virgin. Red-eared snapping, painted musk and box. That's a lot of turtle. It's a lot of turtle, guys. Yes, Empire Casino in Yonkers. But I probably missed that one. I picked it up last year. I had so many certificates last year, there's no way I could use them all. Isn't that gorgeous? What a screenshot that is. Amazing, guys. With that blue sky. So pretty. Nobody owns the castle. It's part of the park. Belvedere Castle is owned by Central Park. It's our public park, folks. And then if you turn around, this is the Great Lawn. Now, it's huge. When they do concerts here, it's usually facing the stage is way over there. Joe and I actually went here. Sorry, I was almost tripping. Joe and I went to a concert here, and that was the homecoming concert after Coco. And it was quite the scene. Quite the scene. It was awesome. Actually, why am I walking this way? I'll never get out. I gotta walk this way. Why am I walking the wrong way? Tours of the castle? Well, it's all open. It's not like, I mean, there's a gift shop, but it is open. You can absolutely go up there. There is no charge to go in there. Many, many people. It's probably one of the most photographed areas for weddings, proposals. I think it's been listed as the site of the most wedding proposals in New York City. People go to Bethesda, they go to the Belvedere Castle. And I think the next one probably would be Bethesda Terrace. But I almost vibe that pretty much anywhere in Central Park or whatever would be wonderful. But it's a great little feature. I know, I am looking forward to the leaf change. We really don't have very much yet. You can start to see it very, very lightly where the trees are starting to go a little yellow, a little gold. The green is fading away. You find the compost station the most romantic? Oh my God. You got back to, I know. Oh my God, Sabby, you're right. There's actually 2 storms out there. There's Gabriel and then there's something else. There's 2 storms that are crossing, and Bermuda is smack dab in the middle of it. And honestly, that's the dice you roll for hurricane season. It's what it is. But like I said, you know, hurricane season's like 4 or 5 months. It's like a long time. So you just gotta kind of go with it, roll the dice and say, okay, well, that's it. Listen, now, if we were to get on the ship and they said, oh, it's got hurricanes down there, what they can do, they can just decide, we are changing itineraries, we are now moving it, we're all going to Canada. And that's exactly what happens. They change your itinerary, you stop in Maine, maybe New Brunswick, all that stuff, and you end up possibly touching up there. And that's fine. Maybe that's why Joe's always thinking he's got to bring a sweater. That's even worse. She predicted to be a Category 5. I know, it's crazy. Heard one of hurricanes knocking the other one out to sea. Yeah, in some areas they're crossing, is what I saw. See, we can see the yellow changes over here on these leaves a little bit. And the willow. This is the Delacorte Theater. Let me know if the signal goes bad, because usually up here We get a little wonky. Oh my God. Look at that. 2, 4, 6. 6 puppets. 6 puppets being walked. Tintin always taught me to bring a sweater. You kind of have to. Now, this cute little building right up here. This building right here. What could that be for? That's the bathrooms, folks. That is the bathrooms. Easy breezy. Now, should we walk by the Shakespeare Garden? Is it still good? I hope so. It's pulling Imelda with it. Yeah, that was a dog walker. Maybe we'll go further down, because I always feel like whenever I go to the Shakespeare Garden, signal gets more, because it's so close. Look at all this. Look at all the stuff they got to tear down, get rid of. It's crazy. It's a lot of shit. Signal's good. Okay, thank you, Mustang. We're doing a good walk today. Now this tree in front of us, that's a London plane. Apparently they turn early in the year. You can already see that. London planes are all over the park. They really remind me of birch trees, but they're not a birch. Okay. We're gonna let the guy who's running run. You kind of can see the colors here. It feels quiet. Besides the construction, it does feel quiet in the park today. Sycamores are very popular. Yeah. Considering that I grew up in the Midwest, as did Joe, we weren't used to the variety of trees like that. Ours were always maples, oaks, you know, those kind of trees. Moved to Minnesota and we were used to the same thing, but also lots of pines, lots of fir trees, things like that. But now moving to the East Coast, there's a whole bunch of new trees. But I do love the bark on them. Look at that. What are you honking the horn? What the hell? Dude, that's a motor vehicle. Stop it. I can't. Oh. Now this is like a little marionette theater. They have puppets and things, and they actually do shows for children. I mean, you could go too, but I don't do that. Hi, Alaskan Care. How you doing, sis? We're walking in the park. We have very slight color change right now. You can see the London planes are starting to lose their leaves. We are not going in the Ramble. The Ramble is a twisty and curvy and spaghetti-filled path. Don't go on the Ramble unless you want to ramble. We're actually going to take a little spot here and sit down for a moment. Because little breaks are always nice and welcome. Yeah, this is part of the ramble. Don't do it. Unless you feel like you have time. I always get lost in there. Not truly lost, but kind of lost, guys. You guys, leave Hassan alone. Stop it with the birthday thing. Oh my God. He likes to talk about people's birthdays. Hi, Jacques Juan. All right, Treaton, stop. Anyway, look at that. You got lost around the reservoir? Stop it. That's a circle, Ambrose. But then again, you could get distracted. You have tulip trees. Who's the writer associated with Ramble? I have no idea. Somebody will tell me and I'll go, oh yeah. But do you think I could retain the information? Hell no. Oh, God. Stop it. Never mind. Never mind, folks. No more. No, I'll delete every single one of them, Dreeton. I will delete every single one. Stop it. Tulip poplars. Are that what they're called? I don't know what they're called. Listen, I don't know the trees. What is that called when you're a tree person? I don't know what it's called. It's something-ology. It's all ology, but I don't know it. Oh, this dude's got what was the song choice for your mini vlog this morning? I didn't do one this morning. The only thing I put up this morning besides arborist, thank you, arborist. Oh, so it's not ology. I can't. No, you can't have any fun. Stop it with the fun. Your fun you go too far. It's not an ology. Thank you, Karen. I know my sister would figure it out. I'm like, it's something. I know. I have to check them. Is it 11:11? Is it really? Did I start that early? Too many species of trees. There's so many here, and I see people picking things out of trees and bushes, and all I know is that I don't know, but my mom probably told me everything was poisonous. My grandfather was pretty good at it, but he would tell me stuff was poisonous. I saw a lady picking stuff off a bush, and I'm like, those are poisonous. Why are you picking them? Are you planning to do something? That's all I think. Are you planning to do something? I don't know. Hi, Alfred. I noticed in your biography that Joe is aka the hub. You didn't know he was my hubs? He's my hubs. He's my husband. Of course he is. He's my other half. He's the better half, usually. You don't want to get cooties. You won the big Powerball lotto jackpot, did you? Are you going to share? Because if you won it, I can't believe Fun Feeds that you're actually here talking to me. For real. What is the one thing? If you won the Powerball jackpot, that's a good conversation. I don't know why she did it, but it was weird. It was like the berries that you don't pick. Those are beautiful, beautiful dogs. No, it was literally the ones you're not supposed to pick. The black walnuts here are dropping like crazy. I can understand that. See, that's a nut. Nuts are expensive. People like that stuff. I didn't see any birds eating them. There was no birds eating them. And sometimes birds and animals have other digestive things that they can eat it, whereas we can't, so it's poisonous. It's just we can chew gum that has xylitol, but dogs, they can't because it's poisonous to them. But then again, dogs eat their own poop, so I don't know. If I won the jackpot, yeah, I'd be traveling around the world. If you won a jackpot, Would you be dropping big super chats would you still watch YouTube? That's the question. Would you still watch YouTube? And would it change how you watch it and what you do on it? That's a good question. I've been looking for shag bark hickory tree nuts are. Really? What do you do with hickory nuts? Do you eat those? He's running. Guys, I'm not running. I don't run. You'd watch it on the plane, says Lila. Rosa says, no, I wouldn't watch. Because you'd go do, right? I would hope you would go do. See, all down there, that's the ramble. You would still watch me? Oh, well, thank you. But didn't we know you'd be on some trip? You'd probably be watching me in your, like, peaceful time. When you needed something to get away and you needed something absolutely ridiculous. Oh, she's going to do a TikTok or some kind of Instagram. She's an influencer. She's an influencer up here. We're going to pass an influencer. I don't know what I am. I've heard people have actually reached out to tell me, or they kind of do something and say, oh, you're not that important. I'm pretty goddamn important. Look, oh, we have red. I'd stay on my mountain and watch YouTube. You would? I don't know. People, I'd be out doing shit. I mean, I am out doing shit, but I'd be doing a lot more shit. It's blurry? Okay, hang on. Oh, she's working. She's working. Tell me if it's better, guys. Better. Okay, good. Yep. What happens is for certain points we have to refresh in the park because I think we're moving cell towers. Always does it. Always. Oh, he got a big lens. He's got a big lens. I would buy Ange and Joe tickets to travel the world so we could bring it to you. Well, Roses, make sure you buy a ticket for yourself. We'd have to have you along with. You know, because God knows we want to make sure you're joining in. But thank you for that. Let's see. Let's go find a marker to see kind of where we're at. We got to find out where we're at. I got to find a lamppost. Oh, lamppost. Does this lamppost have it? I can't see it. It's all painted over and rusted. Chestnuts. I have never had a chestnut. Never. I see them at the vendors all the time during the winter. And I'm always like, oh, they don't look that appetizing. Ooh, look how far we've walked, guys. Look how far we've walked. 72. We are pretty much even with 72nd Street. There we go. Mega Millions. Only 500. I'll take it. I'll take that little baby one. In fact, I'll even take half of it. I'll split it with somebody. Ooh. Thing is, if you get a brand new car here, wouldn't you like it if they also gave you a parking spot? That would be nice. Just give me a parking spot to go with that. Because now I got to go find a parking spot. We have to always find a parking spot, but that's with our one car. If we had two cars, I don't know if we could make it. Like if Joe and I both worked at jobs that I'd have to drive to, oh my God. The complaint department would be full. You would invite all of your favorite YouTubers on a private cruise to Italy. Oh my God. Sabby, I would be there. You wouldn't even have to, you would say, you would start out going, hey, would you like, I'd say yes.
Maybe it is time now.
You wouldn't be able to get the word Italy out. It'd be, and I'd be yes. And then I find out it's something horrible, you know? Joe would be on that. But the thing is, I want to do a transatlantic cruise, but it would have to be a back-to-back that would come to the same port. I don't want to have to deal with an airport and flying home. I want to leave, go, and come back. Can we have that? Can we have a round trip that does that? But Christopher, we got to find out if we're one of her favorites. What if we didn't make the favorite list? Oh no. Oh no. By the way, where's Ronnie C? Is he sleeping? He's probably at work. NYC condo with a parking garage. I don't know if I want a condo. That's like big. I want something small so I can still take care of it. Big enough so we all have our space. You know. But you know what I mean? I don't want it so big that it's a pain in the ass. I don't want to have, like, you know, a lot of upkeep. I don't want that. That's too much for me. You're not even a tuber. By association, Lori. By association. We're taking a really long walk today in Central Park. Look at me. I started out shouting that I wanted to be lazy. Then once I get in the park, it's like, well, I'm here. You know, I'm here already. I want one of these. I don't want upkeep. I don't want upkeep. I don't want anything that I gotta have upkeep on. I've already done that part of my life. I've raked enough leaves, shoveled enough snow, all that kind of bullshit. I don't want it. Legit, do not want that. I don't want some historic building. Why? Because it's gonna break. It's gonna be broken and I don't want it. I want something that I can turn the key, lock the door, walk away, and I can go do something else. And I don't have to worry about it. That's perfection for me. Do I ever make apple cider from scratch? No, because I don't have an apple press. Also, I probably would never make it now because I can barely eat the apples. You know, I can like have half an apple, even though I love apples and stuff like that. And I will make an exception. I'm gonna have apple this or that. I'm really not supposed to have them. But it's okay. But apple cider, absolutely I can. That's why you go to the apple orchard. That's how you make it. You go to the orchard, they have these giant presses. They make the apple cider. I love these little arches. Ooh. There's a pond. The lake looks a little green today. We can see a good view of the boat bridge. I know, cider donuts are good. I don't make homemade mozzarella sticks too. That's like a fire hazard. Are you kidding me? Why do I need to do that? I don't need to make that kind of stuff. Jesus. Could you imagine? Oh, I've come up with the easy recipe for mozzarella sticks. I'm already a big girl. I already struggle. I need somebody else to make them so it's not so accessible. Yeah, we go to the bar and order them, okay? It's way easier than me frying stuff up and make it. I live in an apartment. Listen, smells linger. I don't need the smell of a fryer in my apartment with, you know, volcanic oil in it. No. No, thank you. Blurry again? Hang on. Things of New York over here. I really think that's a rat hole. Angela makes apple cider in a rice cooker. Monster sucks in her, what? My hubcap? Yeah. I don't know if the squirrel went down that or if that was for a rat. I'm scared. Those are holes for critters. That's why you don't ever go off over here. Okay? Don't go in the there's no reason to go in the underbrush. Don't go in the ground cover. I'm gonna tell you, you go in that ground cover, it's all on your own, man. Walk away. Something's gonna run out and get you. I think you have to be a little bit further north. I think Canada is seeing some of the changes. When we were up in Connecticut, as far as there, that's when we started to see a little bit of a change. Like we saw some of the orange and the red, just itty bitty bits. I think we have to give it at least a couple more weeks, maybe 2 to 3 more weeks for it. All depends on the weather. Of course. Yeah, they say that we're not going to get it until like late October. I think they actually said November for us in New York City. But we are in a much more, I guess you would call it temperate climate. We're not like the frozen north. Yeah, that area good, this area bad. That's a fake. I think they're doing wedding photos. Like it's not their wedding day, but they're just doing the photos. I'm assuming that because I don't see all the other people coming along. And I don't think it's a fake photo shoot because they are holding hands. I don't know. Rusty! It's like Rusty right there. Look, he's like, most of the people think this is a Friends fountain. It's not the Friends fountain. Friends fountain is fake. After the first frost, then there's Indian summer. I think we're in Indian summer. We haven't even had a frost yet. I hope it turns soon, Mark, because I am over it. I know, us New Yorkers, we gotta complain. Look at, we're actually getting all the way to Bethesda. How are we doing? We are amazing. Yeah, a lot of trees are just browning and not actually turning. They do need the rain. This summer was hot. You want a t-shirt that says A? We have the cleanest rats. Are they going to, yes, they are going to go take pictures. It's an East Coast thing. We get to complain since we have to deal with the change of seasons. I know, but our change of seasons are like, I don't know, man. It's like extreme. We never just slide into something nicely. Ours is like, we're going down the rockiest, bumpiest road ever. What are they talking about? All right, guys. We're getting up here. Almost there. Whew. The spice of life. Yeah, we are kind of over the hot and humid. See, they're doing their photos right here.
Allora scendiamo e andiamo sul Bobri.
Wow, let's go see. We like to get right in the middle and take a look down. Joe got some duckies. Yes, he did. All right, we're gonna look. There we go. There we are. Our angel of the waters. Visual quality is decreasing. Hang on. Always the sea. Always. I just refresh. Let me know. Everybody wipe your eyeballs. It should be good now. I just refreshed the stream. Looks good, Coco? Okay. We'll look at it this way. I didn't buy one. I didn't get one. I'm waiting for everybody's responses. I wanted to know what everybody thought I should get. So you guys have to give me your right. Is this the Central of Central Park? Yes. Bethesda Terrace. This is the fountain. We have buskers galore. People come down here. This is kind of like our little town square. I'm like, where is this guy with the music? Oh, he's way over here. He's way back in that corner. Yes, where someone can write you a poem for $10. Someone can draw your picture. Someone can sing you a song. And you can take your photo in front of one of the most iconic fountains here in New York City. What are we choosing? Oh, I did a video of how I went up. Okay, guys can see the boats in the background. How I went to one of the casinos this weekend. They gave me a little slip and said, go online, choose your gift. So I went online and I showed everybody what some of the gifts that I can choose from are. And I want everybody to tell me which ones I get. I have a couple of ideas. But you guys can go check out that short. It ranges all over the field. Like there's one from a blanket to a rice cooker to a slow cooker to everything. A fondue pot, toilet paper, everything. Nope, cruises will be picked up in a few weeks. Choose an apple press. No apple press. No, literally, I was, Coco, I'm not even joking. There was something on there, it says you can get 30 rolls of toilet paper. And then there was another thing on there for like storage containers. It was funny. No, this does not get decorated at Christmas. We let the park be the park. It's a beautiful scene in Christmas time though, because And imagine this when all of the colors change. This is one of our spots we love to go to watch the changes of the season. This is like end of summer. It's a beautiful scene no matter what the season is. And many times you will see a bride and groom. Toilet paper is very, very practical. Hey, let's go take a walk on the mall. You got a Bluetooth? Oh, okay. Let's go take a walk on the mall. She bought a 40 pack of toilet paper just before Coco. Was good timing. No, we never bought that. Like, and I'm like, where would I put it? Like, that's a lot of toilet paper, and it's not individually wrapped. So you can't stack it. It would just get, you know, I don't know. It would get all funky. Like, I like it when my toilet paper is individually wrapped because it I know this sounds ridiculous, but it keeps it nice and tight. It does. It really does. Pedicab parking is, that's what's missing. That is what's missing up here. They actually did put these signs up here. So the pedicabs cannot, oh, there's a pedicab up there. You can't park here, dude. You gotta keep your ass moving. No pedicabs. There's a pedicab up there. Because YouTube does not appreciate the word. That's why, Lori, YouTube does not appreciate the word. So I say Coco. Everybody pretty much knows what I'm talking about. But for a while there, anytime somebody said that on their stream, in their video, it would get flagged. So many things can be hit like that. Oh, look, what did I tell you? We have another photographer here. Refresh? Okay. Expensive, please negotiate your price before you get in the carriage ride. Same thing with the pedicabs. Make sure you're already set and you have an agreement. That's like anywhere when you do that. No apologies necessary, Lori. It's a valid question. That's because there was a lot of misinformation being spread. And so everything was just getting flagged. So I've just come to say Coco. Let's go see what vendors are in the park today. Girl, stop. And you know who I'm talking to, Triton. I asked you not to. Ooh, he's out here with his thing. Nice sounds. No, you didn't. I'm calling you out, girl. You did not. You know. No photos. Give me a break. Give me a break. No photos. These are all not done by her. These are fake. Guys, these are all fake. Please do me a favor. Don't buy those. She fake. Those are fake photos. Those are fake prints. Those are not done by her. She pays for them. No photos. I can't with people. They're killing me. Now, technically, okay, so there's a lot of people that come up here and artists will do their stuff along the mall. It's one of the places where you can, as an artist, sell your wares, okay? Now, you're supposed to be goods that you are an artist for. Some people come out and these are not things of art like he is. Those are hand-painted miniatures. Yes, that qualifies. This guy comes out, he does these cute little cards over here. Those qualify. She makes earrings. Those totally qualify. Very, very cute. Let's see what the kind they have. These are called Handmade in New York City. There's her QR code, guys. Oh, are they from the park? That's awesome. What a great thing. Yeah. Passion, protection, courage. That's really cool. Oh, very cool. I like that. Nice. Oh, she's got pendants as well. I like it. They're unique. Thank you. Very interesting. Don't you guys like those? I think those are cute. Very cute. Very cute. Artist is there. I love seeing an artist doing their craft and then sharing it with people. The button dude's here all the time. He's been doing this since before I was doing it. Now, I used to come out here and do this every weekend, sometimes during the week, depending on what day it was. It's a lot of work. I saw Booker T team. Okay. That's not art, but okay. We have the Polaroid guy. Actually, it's a different dude. That's a different dude. Different dude is making them. He's printing off. He has a printer that prints off a newspaper with your picture. That's very cute. It's interesting. Interesting. We have a Meet the Author. Oh my God, they're gonna have to redo this path because it's really bad. Meet the Author. I do like that little newspaper thing. I think that's kind of cute. Even though I know it's kitschy. Sushi makes time to do her stuff truly and not take somebody else's work. Yeah. There are a lot of like fake artist vendors. He's not. The vintage Polaroid dude's always out here. He goes back, I'm going to say decades. Pan flutes. Pan flutes. She, not sushi. I kind of wondered. I'm like, sushi. Oh my God, Joe would be out here just sitting. You're on probation for now. She must earn points. Your mom's forgetting about the things. What did Patrick say? You would press leaves and flowers. Really? You want credit for behaving? No, I don't give credit. No credit. Give credit to no one. I don't even give credit to Joe. Come on. The problem is some of these are so hard to tell if they are actually done by the artist. Those probably are, because he's doing them on the maps and stuff. Those are interesting. But there's so many people that do these supposed paintings and prints, and they are purchased from a company, a warehouse, and then they are sent out to sell them all. I get it, people got to make a buck, but it's a thing. I will tell you, do yourself a favor. Find the ones that have the real artists that are creating Like this person here, his stuff is wonderful. He does a lot of, I think they're oil paintings. Here, let me show you. Here's his name. Nicola. Okay. Something like this. I think that's cool. Always nice. But then there's this, and that's just reprinted stuff. You can tell. Because that stuff has been sitting out in the weather every single year. Oh my God, we got some PDA, we got some PDA, we got some PDA. She wanted to have a moment. Acrylic, yeah. Look like oil though. No, it does not cost anything, Bonnie. It's part of... There's parts in Union Square over by the Met. I've sold in all of those places. It's for free. There are actual spaces and a map online that can tell you where you can sell, what the actual requirements are. And I have seen rangers, Central Park Rangers, come out and they will ask for your information. Oh, we're gonna sit with Pamela today. Just Pamela. Wow, that was a walk. Don't need a permit. Nope. Just make sure you have all your sales tax, things like that, set. Have your paperwork with you, but you do not need a permit. You do not need to register. You just need to follow the rules. Your mom painted oils. That's wonderful. Got a little band out here. Little jazz. They come out almost all the time. I see them. Now the question is, can we make it to 59th Street? It's National Coffee Day for real? I think I saw that somewhere, but I wasn't sure what day it was. I thought it was a couple days ago. Cutie. Drink some water? I will. Why are there names on the benches? The benches, you can make a donation to Central Park and they will put a plaque. You can actually, like a memorial plaque on a bench for someone. I think it costs like something like $5,000. So if you notice, all the little benches will have a plaque on them. And it's like, to my mom who always came to Central Park, kind of thing. Is it 10,000? I wasn't sure. I thought last time I saw it was 5. But that actually might be Riverside. Maybe Pamela bought herself a bench and she just wants everyone to know that this is her bench. Okay. Oh, the sun is popping out, guys. Here, let me check how much more power I have. Damn, we at 10%. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, no, no. We gotta plug y'all in. I kept thinking we've been going for a couple hours almost, so hang on, folks. Let me set you down. Okay. Make sure it's charging. Okay. She's riding that fine line. I don't know. I think our little princess needs some more sleep because she's riding a fine line. Which way? It is a very cool thing. And so many people love to do it. I wonder, I guess I could go find out the information. Like how many benches are in New York's in Central Park? How many benches do they sell in Central Park? You know? Okay, the question is, do I go this way? I always get a little mixed up here. I think I have to cross the park just to be safe. She's already in the naughty corner. She wants to test the limits. I know it. Maybe Pamela Anderson bought. Maybe she did, Mark. Maybe it's Pamela's. I don't know any other big Pamela. Do you? I don't. In fact, I don't know very many people named Pam. You guys know a lot of people named Pam? I know a couple. Not very many. I remember this path so much. This was prior to me doing YouTube. I would walk it all the time. Let me scroll back. Adopt a Bench has over 7,000 benches in Central Park. Wow. That's crazy, guys. That's a lot of bench. It's a lot of bench. See, now, here's the thing. I know walking this way, I think is going to take me to the corner, and it doesn't. It doesn't take you to the corner. It takes you to the other side. No, there's sometimes a few left. I've seen a few of them that they add new benches in. All right, we're going up a hill. Got to be careful. The knee. We don't want it to, we don't want it to get strained. Oh my God! Look! I tell you guys, look at that. He's making noises over here. It's trying to scare me. Gang of New York, dude. I got nothing for you. Don't come at me. No, stay back there. Stop it. Don't come. No, I'm scared. No. No, just say no. No to the Gang of New York. I'm gonna set a dog on you. You know, two people. He's being nice. No, it's a squirrel. Squirrels cause issues. Now this is Sheep Meadow. Beyond that is the Great Lawn, but this is Sheep Meadow. Another very, very popular spot where people can go, and I'd lift you up just a little bit, okay, because you guys are connected by cords. Popular spot where people go to picnic, play out, do some, passive sports. Like, you cannot organize a big old baseball game over here, guys. Can you toss a frisbee? Yes. Can you toss a ball? Yes. Can you play football? No. Well, you probably could play, like, you know, a what do you call it kind of game, but not like an official big game. Can you ride your bikes in there? No. Can you ride your motorcycles in there? No. Can you ride your moped in there? No. Scooters? No. Can you ride your horse in there? No. Can you walk? Yes. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. I don't know. I sucked at dodgeball. I hated that. Think about that. Think about that kind of game. What about you can do the magical carpet? Yes, you can. It's legal here in New York. But you know what? When you're in the park, you're not supposed to smoke. It's because you don't want you setting fire to everything. FYI, you can't smoke. You're not supposed to smoke in the park. You like Pam? I don't pay attention to the celebrities. Is Pamela Anderson? She's the one who's gone no makeup, right? I give her credit, man. Putting makeup on every day is a pain in the ass. Do I fix my eyebrows every day? Right now, yes, I do. Because they kind of end like in not a good spot. Yeah, look at all the people. You don't think Central Park is flammable? Do you not see all the trees around here? Wait till these dead leaves drop. People be smoking, they be setting fire to shit. Are you joking me? Do you see the dead leaves over here? Fire. It's flammable. Unless you think this is all a figment of your imagination and it's all made with plastic. It's all fake. It is man-made. The park is man-made. You're not a big follower either. He's throwing the trash. That's where they put the trash, and then someone comes and picks up the trash. Look at, they even put the gangs of New York right there. See? When your picnicking ends, the lawn care begins. But yes, I would walk this path all the time, every weekend, a couple of times, because I would go out to do my sales. And I would usually be done like around, I don't know, 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock, I'd fold up and get home. But you go out early in the morning because people love to go early in the morning for a walk in the park. They want to get to the park before it gets too warm. Oh, you cannot plant marijuana, and you can't plant anything in here really. But, and then they would all go somewhere else when it got warm, or go to their dinner reservations, you know, in the afternoon. All depended on sales. You don't think it would grow? It could. I'm sure there's some growing somewhere. Possibly. Oh, I can hear. See? I heard him. I heard him coming up behind me. Refresh? Okay, thanks, Din Din. Should be better. All right. We have ended up at Tavern on the Green. Started out all the way up by my apartment. You don't even have to have a card. Yeah, you don't have to have a card here anymore. You can just buy it. It's now available retail. The card only might get you a discount. Yeah. How did the squirrels find Central Park? I don't know. Their ancestors brought them over on the Mayflower. I have no idea. Tavern on the Green. There you guys go. This is the to-go part, Tavern to go. So if you want a sandwich or a salad or something like that, you can get it there. All right, I guess they have smash burgers now. For real? They're being trendy. But up over here, there are public bathrooms. So in case you are on this side of the park, near Tavern on the Green, we have public bathrooms that you too can use and be happy that there's a bathroom right there. I will say Tavern on the Green does do it up during the holiday season. Oh, look at those pretty flowers. Look at these. Those are gorge. Oh, biking group. People biked up here. Now, there's no parking lot here, guys. You can have your Uber, your taxi, your Lyft drop you off here. But people love to go to Tavern on the Green, get their drink. Look at they're getting a picture taken. Get their lunch, do their brunch. Ladies who brunch. We're gonna go have a seat over here. You ate at Tavern on the Green back in the 70s at night. It was beautiful. Oh, it was expensive. Yeah, it is. It's not cheap. It's by no means cheap. I think a drink is like, it's at least $20. Honestly, I think it's like $20 or something. Something along those lines. Are they clean? Absolutely. Emmanuel, welcome in, welcome in. We are getting over to Central Park West. We're gonna take a little spot, a little break. We'll stop up here. We've walked quite a ways, guys. Quite a ways.
What are you going to do? Not because you got this thing here at one?
We're gonna sit with Mark and Stacy. The World and Everything in It. This was from 1997. Oh, okay. I don't know, is that the year they got married? Maybe. Could be. We're at 67th Street. We did a good job today, guys. You guys enjoy? I did. That was a good walk. I don't know how many steps we did, but we did a lot of them. There's a lot of steps involved in today's thing. Winston's hearing the birdies there outside. Haha, that's so cute. Crazy. Great walk. Well, thank you so much. You guys, thanks for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed the little walk in the park, checking out to see how fall is coming along. We are only have today and tomorrow left in September. Then it's October. I don't know. Our leaf change takes place a little bit later than everywhere else. We hiked today. We did. It was about 2 hours. You're welcome, Gerard. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. I'm a little parched, so I'm gonna go get some water from a store. I'm not going to the vendor on the corner. Those are always a nightmare. But you guys have a good one. Enjoy your Monday. Take it easy, and if you need a little peace, just go enjoy the video. It's a walk in the park. All right, later, guys. Love you all.